Alright, before I go off and do what I need to do for the day, I did see Onward. I did not see this over the weekend. I explained this in my last video. And yes, I did get a haircut. I do not like the way my hair looks right now, but hey, I think it looks okay. But I wanted to keep my hair longer. Um, I did, I did see this movie. Where to begin with this movie? I like this movie. I like this more than I think most people will. I think this is a very subpar Pixar movie. It's a very subpar just movie in general. It's okay. The the trailers for this movie have actually been quite bad. I think mostly because they advertise more of the actual world of this movie more than the actual quest that this movie is about. And when it gets into that quest and things like that, it's a fun movie. But the problem is with this movie is the world is freaking garbage. Because it's basically our world, except, oh, these brothers are elves. But what does that add to these characters? It doesn't do anything. There's no funny take. There's nothing interesting about it. If this was just a live action film with humans trying to go back to their magic roots or something, would have been fine. I don't understand why this world was set up the way it was. It wasn't interesting. It wasn't funny. And the gags, it wasn't good. The world sucks. And I got a lot of enjoyment out of this movie because I am a D&D fan. They mentioned the gelatinous cube and things like that, There are a lot of references. And basically, Ian's brother, I'm forgetting his name, the whole movie, I think it's Ian. I don't really care. He constantly is talking about this game, which is basically Dungeons and Dragons, except it has some implications on the real world in this universe, which is cool and all. I think once it got to the end, though, you kind of see what the story was going for, what they were setting up, and I really like this idea of these two brothers, and you could tell the director who directed Monsters University, he used his experience with actually not growing up without a father, to tell this story, and you can see how that comes together in the end. But it doesn't make the ride that more enjoyable. This is a fun movie. It's fine to watch, but it's nothing more than that. It's not funny. I can't really laugh at this movie like some of the gags want me to do. It's not that moving. It's not that interesting. It's just kind of bleh. And to say that I got more out of Spies in Disguise would honestly be the truth. This is the worst Pixar movie. Besides like Cars. No, this is the fourth one. Fourth worst. Because Cars, the entire trilogy, I'm just going to put it number one. Because it just should not exist. I'm going to add Brave to that because it is awful and I cannot watch that movie. The Good Dinosaur will be on that list, even though I like that movie quite a bit. More than most people would, honestly. It's not a good movie, but I like it a lot, but it's pretty bad. And this movie's right below it. And it's unfortunate. Actually, I don't know. Would I put Incredibles 2? I don't know. Incredibles 2 had some great direction and action sequences and things like that, but I don't know. Point is, this movie was really lame. And yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate this movie bombed as hard as it did, because I don't think it was that bad. I think it was just fine. And the Simpsons short in front of it, which I was really excited for, was not even funny. It wasn't a funny short. It wasn't cute. It wasn't anything. It was just nothing. This whole experience of seeing this movie was nothing. I left the theater and I went, this is fine. I enjoyed myself, Might watch this movie again, but maybe not, because there's kind of nothing to get out of watching this again. Because I saw it yesterday and I'm already forgetting majority of what I saw. So yeah, that's really unfortunate. Pixar, you done goofed.